happy birthday. Queen makes emotional trip to Sandringham to celebrate her 96th birthday. The brand new portrait has been released to mark the Queen's 96th birthday and shows Her Majesty standing proudly in between two horses wearing green coat, with the colour a subtle nod to her late beloved husband Prince Philip. A brand new official photo has been released to mark the Queen's 96th birthday, and it pays a subtle tribute to her late beloved husband Prince Philip. The glorious picture shows the monarch proudly standing in between two of her fell ponies holding their reins as the build-up begins for the Royal Windsor Horse Show, which commissioned the image. The new photograph of the Queen was taken in March in the grounds of Windsor Castle by Henry Dollil, who was commissioned to take an official portrait of her to mark her 90th birthday. On the Queen's left is the pony Bybeck Nightingale and on her right is Bybeck Katie, and both animals will feature in A Gallop Through History, a spectacular equestrian display showcasing horses from across the globe. In the image, the Queen can also be seen wearing her trademark black shoes and a long dark green coat, which is a sweet nod to the Duke of Edinburgh. At last month's memorial service for Philip at Westminster Abbey, Her Majesty along with several other royal women wore the same shade of dark green as her coat in this new picture. It later emerged that the shade was the Duke of Edinburgh's official livery colour, also was known as Edinburgh Green. It was used for his staff liveries. The Duke's page at the coronation wore dark green and silver, and private cars. This year the Royal Windsor Horse Show will mark the Platinum Jubilee with A Gallop Through History, being billed as a personal tribute to our monarchy. It will feature more than 500 horses and more than 1,000 performers taking the audience on a journey from Elizabeth I to the Queen. Her love for the equine world is something she shared with her mother, and she has been breeding and racing horses for more than 60 years. Thoroughbreds owned by the Queen have won 4 out of the 5 flat racing classics, the 1,000 guineas and 2,000 guineas, the Oaks and the St. Leger, with only the Derby eluding her. Derby Day this year will see the Queen and her family in the Royal Box at the Epsom Downs racecourse as part of her Platinum Jubilee celebrations, with 3 of her horses in contention to be picked for the international event. The Queen is to have the grandstand at Epsom racecourse named after her and be welcomed by a guard of honour of her current and former jockeys at the Derby. A lineup of 40 retired and current jockeys who have all worn her purple and gold silks will be formed on the track to greet her arrival at the world's most prestigious flat race, which this year will celebrate her contribution to horse racing during the Platinum Jubilee celebrations on June 4. The Queen's Stand, opened by her in 1992, will be renamed the Queen Elizabeth II Stand as a permanent reminder of her passion for the sport in time for the race, which is expected to attract a bumper crowd of more than 100,000 and an even bigger betting bonanza than normal if one of the 96-year-old monarch's 3 potential horses entered for the race is confirmed to be a runner and in with a decent chance. Race organizers are praying that the monarch, who has struggled with mobility problems and other health issues, will be well enough to attend. Aides have predicted it will be top of her priorities during the double bank holiday Jubilee weekend celebrating her 70 years on the throne. The welcoming party of jockeys will include 4-time Derby winner Willie Carson, 79, who also rode the Queen's Oaks winner Dunfermline in 1977, and John Reid, who won the Derby in 1992. Current riders joining the lineup will include Frankie Dettori and Ryan Moore, both of whom have won the Derby twice, and another of the Queen's regular jockeys, Hayley Turner.